Hey there, parents and guardians. My name is Chad Herman, and I oversee the middle school ministry on all of our campuses here at LCBC. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably wanted to get some more information about some of our summer camps, and you might be even asking the very important question, why should I send my child to your camp? That's a great question, and my hope is by the end of this video, you're going to have the answer why. Now, to begin, may I say that we appreciate and understand that you as parents have very crazy summers. Suddenly your kids are home from school, they have tons of free time, and all of these amazing activities that they want to do. They want to do sleepovers and family vacations and theme parks and pool parties and not to mention the camps, specialty camps, sports camps. All of these things are great options, but you as a parent have to choose. With a limited resources and a limited amount of time, what do you send your child to? Well, my hope is that you'll see that we do some things at our middle school summer camps that are like nothing else that is an option over the course of the summer. They're different and very, very special. So let me start by saying we have two summer camps in the summer. We have, the first thing is our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade camp called Shockwave. And we have our 5th grade summer camp just for 5th graders called Survivor. Now both of these camps are going to have things that you would expect at a summer camp. They're going to have crazy zany games like shaving cream battles and night challenges. There's going to be zip line and low ropes course and high ropes courses and canoeing and hiking and singing and just all of the fun and safe games and stuff that you would expect at a summer camp. Now, you might be saying, Chad, my child is doing lots of fun things over the course of the summer. They don't necessarily need more fun activities. What else goes on at this camp that sets it apart? That's another great question. What makes our summer camps different is also the relationships that go on and the connection with God. Now, at our camps, our hope and prayer is that your child will make friends. They'll make friends with others. They're going to be suddenly outside of their normal activities, and they go to this camp with just hundreds of their peers. Our hope is that we set them up, to be able to have relationships. We do everything together. So they do gatherings together, they do hikes together, they pray together, they play games together, they have cabin time together, and all this together time away from all the other distractions, what it does is it allows for relationships to culminate. And suddenly your kids go home with just hundreds of new friends and positive influences. Not to mention the influences they get from cabin leaders and also student leaders that are going to be there. So just incredible influences and relationships that are built. It's kind of like, I compare it to a relational microwave. What would normally take weeks to kind of come to fruition suddenly happens in just a few days. So really exciting. Then there's the God piece. Something sacred happens when we take our kids away from the distractions of life. When we take them away from media and cell phones and computers and TVs and suddenly just take them away for a couple days to just live life with them. What happens is God speaks. Our kids suddenly listen to what God has to say. They suddenly discover this loving God that has such amazing truths for their lives. And even though we do this all the time on weekends, it's something very different when they're away from everything else and they're able to just listen to what God has to say to them. And what's some of the really cool things that have happened is the life change. We've seen dozens and dozens of times that after a summer camp, our kids come back different. They come back changed. Jesus is just rocking them in their hearts and they stay changed. They stay different. And I've never seen any other camps do it quite like some of the ones I've seen here at LCBC. So while you as a parent have lots of choices, and we're totally sympathetic of that, we're hoping and praying that you'll allow us to join you on the spiritual journey of your child and sign your son or daughter up for one of our summer camps. So thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you guys this summer. Take care.